Who's around right now, baby, right now? Doing improv, baby, right now, now, now. Who's around right now, baby, right now? Doing improv, baby, right now, 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 now.
Hi, Bowler.
Hi, LG. We're here together doing improv.
Doing improv, hoping not to make your child cry with our laughter today.
We know what's going to happen. Yeah, we have we're featuring an overtired baby today who hasn't napped yet today. And that's going to be an interesting dynamic, I think. I'm looking forward to it. I really am.
She double booked? Did she double shift herself and now
she double booked?
Is running on?
She double booked. That's the trouble. Yeah, I mean, which brings us to our show thing, double booked. I'm so excited for our double booked show because in honor of us literally double booking ourselves.
Yes. I had a dental appointment. I'm pleased to report 0 cavities.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you. I thought I had a bunch of cavities. No, my teeth are just sensitive because I'm turning 35 next month.
Oh,
what's better than one book?
Double books.
Oh, yes.
That's right.
Oh. Where were you yesterday?
Making money? Yeah, actually I was making. I haven't received it yet. It's one of those gigs where they're like, the check's coming in 10 days, and you're like, that clearly means 6 weeks. But I was at a local Rhode Island hospital, a hospital in Rhode Island. I don't want to actually because it wasn't Rhode Island hospital. Can I say? I can say Kent. That's probably fine. All right, so I was at Kent, teaching a workshop to some residents about conflict management. So it was fun. It was really fun to be. I was in person. It was actually hybrid. It was in person and virtual at the same time, and it was the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's called an Owl, and I don't get sponsored by them, but I would. Owl, if you want to send me one, I will use this. Okay, so it's a camera, speaker, microphone situation that follows the presenter around the room. And I'm like, I walk around a lot when I present. Like I'm so active. Like suddenly I do 10,000 steps in one presentation.
Is this like a Marty the robot that fought like?
Yeah, I just get so energized when I teach. Like I just get so jazzed about teaching. So I'm just like, and I have to the energy has to spread out over the room. It's too much. So anyway, this camera followed me around so that the people who were watching remotely, they could see me. And it just so it was a camera that followed me around automatically. And it was the most amazing thing. I did a whole sound check of it. I've never seen this thing in my life. I was so mystified by it. But anyways, yeah, it's cool. So it was half virtual, half in person, which was, I wasn't sure how that was going to feel, but it was great. It was really fun. It was, I had a blast. It was nice to be around people, and they're all tired though.
Oh, that's
holy moly. What struck me how tired all the residents are. They're doctors. They're so exhausted from this pandemic. They're just so burnt out. I've never seen such exhausted body language. And I've done so many of these trainings in the medical field, and I've never seen them they're just so tired. And I worry
that we're going to lose a lot of talented people from medical and behavioral fields after this. So anybody that's watching, if you're part of those, we love you. I meant to pull up the heart from Katie Booker, who works in healthcare. I don't know, doctor, but I accidentally pulled this up, which is also, we love our Borg viewer. Or I guess Borg singular, because we like our
the Borg. Yeah, it is because it is
Roy.
Plural and singular. That's right.
Yes.
So that's where I was yesterday. It was fun. Actually, at that point, I was commuting back to go get Pepper from my mom's, who was watching her. Well, I did that, but it was good. Yeah.
Aww.
But we're here today, and then we have awesome guests today too, because we also double booked guests.
We double booked guests. It is a Friday, so we said, "Oh well, let's get people who might not be around on a." And then, an embarrassment of riches. I believe we have triple booked, but I'm not going to say who.
That's correct. That's correct. Yes, I double booked our double booking, which is, I think, thematic and part of our branding too. So it's really great. And you know what? Who even knows? Someone might even email to be on the show.
Not knowing, working on boundaries.
Yeah, we're working on boundaries. Working on boundaries. But if anybody wants to jump in on the show, you can email us at imaroundnow@gmail.com, and we'll send you the link, and you can play on air. You can also play via the comments. We have a bunch of games for you that you can play in the comments section if you need to stay quiet at work, or you can jump on air if you want to play some silly improv games. So let's welcome our other guests today, because I'm so excited for our cast today. It's going to be such a great show. Let's just bring them all out at the same time, right? Sometimes you get a double down, you know.
Ready.
Boom.
Double down.
Hello, everybody. Hi, everybody.
You caught me in the middle of reading 2 books.
Oh, that's typical double booking. So typical.
Excellent. He's over off.
Attention span show off.
It's been a while.
Thanks for being here, everybody, in our double book show.
Thanks for having us.
Where were you all yesterday, Thursday at 1? When
Not
you were
around.
supposed to be doing this show?
I was waiting for you guys.
Oh, yeah. You were just in YouTube.
That was in YouTube, yeah.
Just swimming around.
Just swimming in YouTube. I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry for keep you waiting. Then that's my fault.
That's okay.
We have a whole themed show today, everybody, all about doubling the books, double bookedness, being double booked, and having double the books. Our first game too. It's on theme, and I think invented by Justin and LG. Is that correct? Our first game, second bookie. We have a theme song.
I'm quizzing y'all on second bookies. What? 2 bookies. What? So you could take that first book and stick it up your ass. I ain't quizzing you about that first books.
Wait. Who was on the spine? Was that Ben Affleck?
I'm quizzing y'all on second bookies. What? 2 bookies. What? So you could take that first book and stick it up your ass. I ain't quizzing you about that first books.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Well done.
We got Fred Durst to record that, which was nice.
That was Fred Durst.
That was Fred Durst.
I'm sorry. Did I say Bagley? I meant
Bagley,
thank you, Fred Durst, acclaimed director.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's nice. That's nice.
That's a big gap.
Yeah, we have a connection to Fred Durst, which is pretty cool. Thank you, Bagley, for being his lawyer.
Improv is oh yeah.
I was also his pain.
Yeah. So let's play our game.
Well, I had a lag in my computer if you couldn't tell. So hopefully everybody, let's play the game. We're back now. This is a game that is like poorly explain a book, which is great for me because I poorly explain most things. I'm going to give you, and you being all of my friends in the chat, all of my friends on screen with me, a description of a book that is a famous or infamous second book in a series, okay? So for example, this book, okay, part 2 in an epic ephemeral quest, this book's protagonist is perseverance personified. They're a good friend, but what if they need to use those friendships to get ahead? Omens everywhere, partner. This is a book 2 in a series.
This is the second Lord of the Rings
It's got a
book.
lot of tarot. No, but actually, okay, I almost did just The Lord of the Rings because that's a sequel to The Hobbit. I see Bagley's wheels. I'm going to give Bagley an extra hint unless anybody in the comments. This is Oh, there's a dwelling and it's dim. Oh,
Can you
Twilight
read? Can you
New
read
Moon.
it again?
It's a good guess. Oh, absolutely. It's gonna.
Can you read it again?
Oh, it's gonna. Part 2, in an epic ephemeral quest, this book's protagonist is perseverance personified. They're a good friend, but what if they need to use those friendships to get ahead? Omens, omens everywhere, partner.
I think it's the second Potter, but I can't remember the name of it.
The second Potter, like Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a little closer. It's a little closer to home. There is some magic, but it's Stephen King is a big fan. Stephen King is such a big fan, he wrote it. That's
Such a big fan that he wrote it.
Wait a
Was it
second.
Wheel of Time?
Is the name in?
no.
Omens? Is Omens in the title at
Dark
all?
Tower?
It's
I mean, Dark Tower series?
The drawing of the 3?
yes, that's it. I had to look it up. It's got such a long title. It's The Dark Tower 2, The Drawing of the 3. I have never
Wow.
read this book. Do you?
I've never read this book either.
But I wanted to do that because I thought it would make Bagsby smile. Drawing of the 3.
Whoops.
Jordan got it.
Jordan got it. I picked these comments, they go by fast. Yeah, Jordan got it.
Well
Nice
done.
job, Jordan.
Holy shit. Jordan Bagley,
I still owe
was
Jordan
that
a tarot reading too.
I almost put that in description. Did I nail it for not having read the book? I hope so. Okay, this one's got a visual. This one, everybody,
Ready.
yay, Jordan. Yeah, it was a deep cut, Tina. This one is, this international bestseller follows the child of a main character from the previous installment. Love, betrayal, and the importance of chosen family. This book has it all. This international bestseller follows the child of a main character from the previous installment. Love, betrayal, and the importance of chosen family. This book has it all. It's a great story.
Damn.
It's the greatest story. I can't. It's if you haven't heard of it, you're gonna.
I'm picking
your
up-
pants.
Picking up what you're putting down. Greatest.
Jaybird, pick it up,
story.
baby.
Is it the Bible? Was there a sequel to the Bible? The Bible 2?
The New
The New Testament. There we
I
go.
think the Quran is kind of the sequel.
Oh my god!
It was really the
Was it?
I've never even read that one.
That's delightful.
This is you got it. You nailed it, guys.
Wow.
Yes, the Little Prince, Becca. Very close. Yep.
Wait, you said nailed it? Ba-doom-tsh. That's an important joke.
Too soon, Bowler. Too soon.
Crucified. It's been over 2,000 years, Jaybird. Come on.
That's so funny.
Everyone takes.
Oh wait, less than
everyone's time to
2,000
heal.
years. 'Cause he was 33, right? So it was 0. It's almost a 2,000
What
year
happened?
anniversary.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. R.I.P. When can we start making jokes about that? When is officially-
I think it's
After-
time. I think it's
after the
already fine. I think
2000.
it's fine. I think I did it. That was
Yeah, I
it.
think
That was
it's-
it.
I
That
think
was
you did
it. I nailed it.
Now
I
it's
think we
time.
cracked the seal. I've got
Yeah.
one more of these double bookies. This one is
Yes.
Jesus approved. Set in 1992, yikes, our protagonist wrestles with whether their identity is more shaped by their choices or by their station in life. Be wary of information from sources whose agendas you aren't sure of. In 3 words, racism, bureaucracy, friendship.
One more time.
Yeah. Can you read it again?
Oh yeah, set in 1992, yikes, our protagonist wrestles with whether their identity is more shaped by their choices or by their station in life. Be wary of information from sources whose agendas you aren't sure of. In 3 words, racism, bureaucracy, friendship.
You said 1992 or just 92?
1992. That Blue's Clues thing really fucked me right up yesterday.
Same. That's why I can't perform right now.
This.
I will give you.
That's another. Yeah, we need to. What?
This is asteroid art. This is a deviant art. This is a person with top. Oh, this looks like a trans magician. That's cool. What is this? Up the hill art. Oh wow, look at that.
Oh,
it's
is
a
that
trans.
a Harry Potter?
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Okay.
92?
Oh wow. Oh wow, look at this. This is Amanda Flagg. Did some beautiful. What is this? Is this trans Harry Potter artwork by Amanda Flagg?
Beautiful.
Oh my
What is this?
So it's the Chamber of Secrets?
Yeah! There it is. Ding, 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 ding.
Okay.
We love.
I see. I get it now. I was like thinking way too literally.
We stand.
We stand. And Bagley and I found this beautiful thing online. I can't remember who to attribute it to, but J.K. Rowling, no longer a TERF, now a fart.
Damn. I just read that book too.
A fart? A fart to remember?
No,
Chamber of
yes,
Farts.
I did. It changed me for the better.
Chamber of Farts. Wait, did you reread? Are you rereading Harry Potter?
Yes. Well, rereading 3 books, regular reading the remainder.
Fair.
Gotcha.
Good times.
Well, that's how we play the. I did it all for the bookie, yeah. The bookie, yeah. Fred Durst is an acclaimed director now. Thank you. Yay!
That was really great, LG. That was very tricky. Those are very tricky. I really love them. I really love them.
Yeah.
It was very good. We've got more double booked games for you, audience. Don't even worry about that. And a quick plug for this too for everybody out there. If you ever want to join us and be one of our Who's Around Us. So today we have 3 of the Who's is Around Us today. And if you're one of the people sitting at home and you're thinking, wow, I'm around and I want to be the most around, you can reach out to us and tell us you're going to be super around, next week or whatever week. And we'll make you play all our games with us and be on the show. And it'll be fun.
We'll make you
okay, so
games.
What's that? Did you?
We'll make you come up
and then
with
you're going to
games.
make a game too. Yeah, you make a game, you play all the games. And then, we just have comedy times. It's great. We have another game now, too. Too Fast, Too Studious.
Reading lines from
It's a game
books,
invented by
but double. Reading lines from books, but double. Reading lines from books, but double. Who's around?
We weren't even on our
I
mics
said
weren't even on.
I was
during
making
that.
a
That was
thing.
just a silence.
Did you not hear the song?
No, there was no song. That was just silence. Wait, was there a song?
I heard reading lines from
I heard no
books,
song.
but
I was like-
double. Reading lines from books, but double. Reading lines from books, but double. Who's around?
This one brought to us by Great Value.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that
just
was
love the
really
picture.
good.
Oh,
I'm gonna go back and watch it on YouTube.
Great song.
I'm not hearing the song live. I'm just gonna watch it on YouTube later. I watch the shows anyways. I love them. All right. But yeah, we get Too Fast, Too Studious. So in this game, Bagley has some books behind them, and they're gonna reach behind and find a book. We're gonna yell stop. They're gonna pull something off the shelf and then read a line from the book, and we're gonna use that to inspire a scene. Are we ready to go, everybody?
I'm
okay.
looking at Bagley's beautiful Vanna Whiting.
Yeah.
Well done.
So Max, could you yell stop for the book selection?
Oh, okay. Stop. That was the one I wanted.
And then,
So it's good.
oh, great. Great. What's
I'm
the book you
impressed with
got?
facial awareness.
It's this is All Boys Aren't Blue.
Nice. And then Jaybird, could you yell stop for page selection?
Oh, sure. Stop.
Is it copyright info?
It's the cover. Oh, do I get to say stop again? All right, stop.
Yeah. All right. I can only remember one point of real contention I've ever had with you.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We're going to just do some scenes. Okay. Ready to go? Yeah. I only remember one point of contention I've ever had with you.
I thought we were going to talk about this. It's cool. Look,
We're doing it.
Yeah. I mean, the ref, we should really just, I always think we should just defer to what the ref called, because the serve was in. I won that tennis match. It was a legitimate
I understand. I hear you, and I feel that we should review tapes.
Yeah.
Because I feel more comfortable with tape review of close calls than I do with someone outside our relationship making those calls, whether or not the ball was in or out of bounds.
Okay. I hear what you're saying. We can certainly watch some tapes again. I'm absolutely willing to do that. I'm not entirely sure what our relationship has to do with this, with the referee and the tennis match.
Well, as competitor and competitor, our competitor relationship.
Our competitor relationship. I'm sorry. I was confused. I was assuming it was
We're in competitor therapy. I'm not sure what's confusing.
You're absolutely. Shit. Where's the camera? There it is. All right. Here we go. Smooth.
All right.
None flour is mixing with the water. It's crazy.
You're stressing me out.
I'm stressed too, man.
Well, okay, but you're slow and steady. Breathe. Take deep breath.
If you break your out breaths into parts, it's really hard to be stressed out while you're breathing out. You can't go. You gotta go.
I'm hyperventilating from that.
Yeah, I got really dizzy. Oh, okay.
I've missed working with you guys.
That's not caffeinated, is it? Oh, I miss working with you too.
I think our friendship is caffeinated, if you ask me. Honestly, y'all provide me so much life.
Thank God he left.
I just think I think we've got to bring Sharon in. Bring in the big guns. Tell Sharon that the whole school district is going to be rebooked.
Okay.
I think we got to double the book. We've got to book them again.
I'm hearing you, but it's just how Sharon can be.
I understand, but they don't call her Sharon Scholastic for nothing.
No, I know, but she can really be. She can be just one of those. Oh,
You guys call me?
Sharon.
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 Yeah.
What's up?
Hello.
Hi.
I didn't realize you had the Zoom link.
Yeah. Well, I'm in the next room, and I heard you guys all, say my name, and I have access to your calendar, so I just jumped in.
You're in the building.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right in.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, Sharon. Well, it's good to see. It's good to see you.
It's so great to see you guys.
Sharon, I know we said we probably wouldn't do this again, but we gotta pull in that scholastic. We gotta ask you to scholastic again.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. No. Hey, no problem. That's what I'm here for. Yes.
It's not that we couldn't do it ourselves. It's
just
Yeah. Okay. I'm off. I'm on my way.
I need a better shift for the Scholastic Book Fair. Fourth graders, pocket change, commission. Are you reading me correctly here? I need a fifth grade shift.
Pat, I'm picking up what you're putting down, and I want you to know that I'm hearing you. I want to know if you're feeling heard before I can even respond. You heard? Great. I'm glad that you're feeling heard. Now, fifth grade, let me compare this to Major League Baseball, right? You got to start with a bunch of letters in the triple A's, and then you work your way up to single A, and then you're in the MLB. And so as you see, like fifth grade, it just isn't within reach yet. It's just not there.
All right. Well, I feel like I'm in the quadruple A's of hang in there. Tasteful people doing, car washes in bikini calendars. The money is vital. It's the money, but it's also the thrill of the chase. I want the sale. I feel heard.
This is the kind of hungry sales attitude that our bosses at Scholastic Fair Inc. want us to have. And so you have talked me out of my original position, and I'm now going to have you be chief sales of the fifth grade book fair. It's commission only now, though.
The bodies are buried, man. Commission only?
Yeah, it's commission only, though.
I could probably fit a couple of bodies inside the collapsible, travelable bookshelves.
Where?
I remember the word bookshelf.
Now, Pat, we already talked about.
I'm gonna go sell some posters.
Okay, me too.
And then you expect me to take a test? I come in at 7:30 every morning, out at 3. Three breaks a day. And then you're going to test me?
Okay, I'm hearing you, and I understand what you're saying is that like you don't want to be tested because you're coming in so early, and I feel that like in our relationship, it's better for us to have a test to, sort of understand in our coworker and coworker relationship. That's why I wanted to bring you into coworker therapy.
Listen, that's what the man wants you to think, okay? But this is just a test for you.
Knock. Hey,
Come
sorry.
in.
I know this is confidential. I wanted to let you know that your results for which coworker platonically appropriate love language are you quiz are in. You don't have one. I've never seen it. I'm sorry. This is good. Go ahead.
Were the results for me or for you? Because I don't remember taking that test.
We don't have a love language.
You and I? Yeah.
Well, we don't have a compatible way of showing love to each other as coworkers in a platonic coworker fashion, and I feel.
What are you talking about? I'm blowing smoke all up in your office. That's love.
You're
welcome.
I trust Sharon.
Okay. Then I guess our relationship is over. One of us
Fine.
has to quit.
One of us is quitting, then fine.
Fine. Oh. Okay.
Bagley. Oh,
Thanks for coming to my smoking office.
Yeah. No, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
I did forget to bring anything to smoke, though. I was hoping that you would provide it.
Of course. Yeah, if you check under your seat,
Mm-hmm.
there's already a couple different. So I've rolled some tobacco. I've rolled some marijuana. There's salvia and mugwort tea.
Wait, mugwort tea?
That's right. You could smoke some mugwort tea. Look it up.
Okay, well, I have to. It's try new things, right?
It's try new things.
I'm gonna
It's
do
try new
that.
things. Right, because
I'm gonna-
our last meeting in the drinking office, I felt was not very productive, and so I thought maybe we.
I don't remember that meeting.
I don't remember like the 2 days after that meeting.
It was 2 days.
I woke up in.
Well, I lost some time.
We were meeting. I was in Maine. We were meeting, and then I was in Maine.
Yeah.
just-
No, I get that. I was in Vermont, and I was like, "How are we in different states?" It just didn't.
No, it's
Yeah.
So anyway, the smoking office. So I think the budget for the city of Providence is in good shape, but I gotta fire like 1,000 cops, and I feel like you're gonna be mad about that as commissioner of police and all that.
I mean, I don't. As commissioner of police, this mugwort tea is doing really nice things, and I say fire him. I say go ahead, fire me, if you want.
You're fired then. Okay.
Okay.
Wow. Oh,
That's good. That's
okay.
good. That's great. I'm fired.
Oh, geez. I thought this was going to be so tense.
No, this is helping. This is really helping.
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, you're fired. You're not going to have a pension. So long.
I don't have a family, so it's good. It's fine.
That's awesome.
Fine.
Wow.
I'm gonna go not be a cop then. I don't have to be here. I don't have to do more meetings. I'm not gonna be a cop.
But that's an active choice that you can make.
It is. I'm gonna do it.
All right.
Thank you for this
No problem.
meeting.
Yeah. Well, thanks for being so cool about it. I really,
Mm-hmm.
hey, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, of course. Well,
I don't want to,
Yeah, take care then.
All right. Well, yeah, that was great. All right. Okay.
Hey, wait a minute. I gotta do all this stuff by myself now? I'm Batman.
Yeah, Batman, as manager of the City of Providence and the Wayne Trust, I have to let you know that you no longer have a vehicle budget.
What?
And
How am I supposed to get around?
We lost the contract with the company that did batarangs.
No.
So you kind of
What am I supposed to throw?
well, we got we got a contract with Nerf. They're going to be darts with
Hasbro?
things at the front.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. It does no damage.
Hey, listen, why can't you be more like the cops and be cool about getting fired? I'm just going to fire you, Batman.
God, I need justice.
You're just a rich cop, Batman.
My parents.
I know. Everybody's parents, Batman. But come on.
Honestly, I feel
this
like
is the story. Oh no! Share your feelings. I have a story of a girl who cried a river.
Oh,
around
I
the
just
whole
have a
world,
story
but
about a bad clam cake. No, mine's not that good. Mine's just about a clam cake that wasn't that good. That's all. That's my story. Is just about a clam cake. Yours sounds good. A girl that cried a river that drowned the whole world. That sounds very biblical. That's pretty more. Honestly, my clam cake. No, you
Clam
please,
cakes
you go.
sometimes
'Cause my
have a little
clam
bit
cake, I
too
just
much
had indigestion. What?
She probably
I want you
was
you
overreacting.
You should
I
go.
wanna hear more about
I
the
just
dough.
mine's not that important. I'm insisting you talk. What? You should.
It's
You
just
should
that
go. I
close
want
is
you to
close.
talk. You go ahead. What? Honestly, I had a little heartburn, but that was about it. Like it's just too greasy.
You know,
But yours
I
sounds
can't. I
exciting. I
have
mean, I
had
think
some
it sounds like
acne.
I live near the ocean, and that's. What's that?
Oh my gosh, is that? It's the red tide. I can smell it. It's.
Oh. Oh, speaking of the red tide, you know, I had a funny story about a girl.
Did she menstruate and drown the whole world?
I thought you were going to interrupt me. Yes, that was it. That was it. Oh, I thought. Let's come back. We're gonna come back. No, everyone come back. We're done here. This is all done. I think we gotta be done here. We can't.
That scene can go on forever. I could watch that.
No. Maybe. That was great. Thank you. That was a fun game. That was really fun.
Very
good job,
fun.
Bagley, inventing that.
Way
that was
to go.
really good.
That was a fun
You did
game.
a great job.
I think Bagley. I'm gonna let Bagley.
Oh. Hi, Bagley.
What's up, Bags?
Surprise everybody. It's time for a surprise sketch. So none of you are in this, in all fairness. But last week I put out a call for I needed some people to volunteer, and Ian, Katie, and Roy volunteered to be in a sketch. And so like a week later after that, I actually finally wrote the sketch. And then I got it to them, and then they filmed all their bits, and they have no idea what the sketch is about. And I haven't seen it because I edited it with the sound off, and LG hasn't watched it, and none of you have seen it. So we're just going to play it. We ready?
Generally, I think I'm a relaxed guy.
Oh yeah, everyone can see that.
And I feel like I'm easy to get along with.
Completely. You're like slip and slide covered with baby oil.
What?
I want to understand that.
You know, people get along. They get along.
Right. And I feel like it's Cindy that's giving me the hard time.
Oh yeah, she's the aggressor here.
Big time. She's like using a tiny pencil for a long time.
What are you saying here?
Oh, you'll get a hand cramp like that. You're just trying to write, but the leverage is all off.
Anyways, I'm thinking about talking with her. Just lay it all out there.
I think that's a good plan. Honest communication.
Couldn't agree more. You got to be clear when you talk. Like an embroidered sandal.
There it is.
Bingo!
Well then, this just screams your mother's influence.
Yes.
So the last line was written.
Blow me off line. Yes,
Yeah, that was the blow me off line was written
last.
Yeah.
So good.
I totally forgot about the blow me off line at the end too, but could you all hear the sound the whole way through? I couldn't hear it on my end. Yeah. Okay. So this is just my speaker then. It's just being a jerk. Okay, cool. Thanks. I love surprise sketch too. Listen, if you're interested in being surprise sketch, I have an idea for another surprise sketch. I have an idea for it, but I need I don't know, at least 8 people, maybe 11 people, and I haven't written it yet, but it's in my head. I don't want to ruin the surprise. Actually, I shouldn't say anything. But if you want to be in it, let me know. Reach out to me if you're willing to film yourself on video. What's that?
If they can also shoot an email to this if they so choose. I'm checking
email imaroundnow@gmail.com and volunteer to be in a surprise sketch, and I'll send you lines of dialogue, and then you'll film yourself, and then you'll send me those videos in a timely fashion, and then I will edit them, and then we'll put them on air, and they're going to be fun, and they at very least make me laugh in the
Me too.
the process.
And that was another great edit for not having any sound.
Thank you. Yeah. By the time I get the bits in, I ended up like I ended up only having time this morning, and it was like the baby was sleeping, and then I was like, well, this is just now a funny running gag, so we got to keep it going. We have time. We have more games. This one is gonna start off with our very own Max Ring. Are you there, God? It's me, press conference. Speaking of a river of menstruation, right? Isn't that book about that? Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. Isn't it about like
I've
a
never
period?
read
Yes.
it.
I've never read it either, but I think that might be true. The audience will know. Audience, feel verify that if you can. Yeah, so it's
I almost did Sheila the Great as the book 2 by Judy Blume.
What? I didn't hear what you said.
Is that the part 2 to Margaret? Oh, also look, I have 2 hands. The baby's down. I put the baby down during that game.
Exciting.
That game was good. It was like long form, and I put the baby down. It was great.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I see.
So, okay, so Are You There, God? It's me, press conference. We're going to play a game inspired by press conference in which Max is going to be a famous author, either dead or alive, that we're going to pull from the comments. And then they're going to have written a book, a new book, and we're going to have them guess the title of that book. So first, Max, you need to go into our site-proof booth, which is just either you visually closing your eyes on air or clicking to another tab, like you can check your email or whatever, something else. We'll trust you. So you get out of here in the site-proof booth.
Your furniture, email.
Margaret wants her period really badly. Why, Margaret? It's terrible. Margaret, it's terrible. Okay, that's fine. Ugh, it's about periods.
You're the only one who doesn't. I think that I have PMS because I cried at the Bob Ross documentary. I just cried. Might be PMS.
I cried at that too. No, it was it wasn't PMS. That's a poignant piece about Bob Ross. Okay. Okay. So for the audience, we need first the name of an author. Could be dead, could be alive. It doesn't matter. But the name of any author, type it into the comments. We're going to pick one, and we'll show the one that we pull up is going to be the one that we're going to be giving clues about. So type in an author, and then after you're done typing an author name, type in the name of a made-up book, a future book that this author has written. It can be named really anything we're going to make. Max is very good at guessing games, so you don't really have to worry about this. This is going to be awesome.
I'm scared.
Now, if you're not, you can just you're going to be fine. I've played short form with you.
It's been a while.
It's been a while, but it's like riding a bike. Honestly, short form, you could just kind of walk on and just do it. It's really fine. Okay, so how was everybody's day otherwise? And we have to delay a little bit for comments to come in. Oh, we got one. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is our author. And now we want to figure out the name of a book that is their next. Oh, here they come in. Okay, let's wait a little bit for the book titles. Let's try to get some more in before we pick.
These are all great authors, by the way. All of them. I almost did a do it all for the bookie about every single one of these. Margaret Atwood, who is Handmaid's Tale sequel. Harper Lee, who it was all right. Lewis Carroll is Through the Looking Glass, I think is the second one. I'm just dropping I think I just want to say bookie a lot. My parents are watching.
You're just showing off that you've read a lot. You're just showing off you've read books, and we're not impressed.
No. Read 2 at a time, LG.
Wait, is that the title that you picked?
He's double books.
LG, was that the title you picked? Yeah. Okay, so that's the title. So the author, did everyone remember what it was? And then we've got, this is the title. Commenters, can we get a... Oh, what? Do you see the title that just came in? Can we switch to that one, please?
Can we do this? Please? colon this. Yes. No. I think it should be. Should be this
Oh, it's so long.
colon.
So long.
Can we combine it?
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna write
Yes.
that down.
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then we're still that first author. Okay, everybody, we need a comment. We need a flood of emojis so that we can watch this from the screen. And yeah.
Whew.
This is really great.
So we're trying to get Max to guess.
We
We're
should
trying to
have
get Max to guess.
We should make somebody text this.
Yeah, so both they have to guess who they are, the author, and then also the name of their new book, which is the colon. Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, we're ready to go. Max, you can come out of your site-proof booth.
Okay.
Thanks for being in there.
Oh.
Okay. Thanks for being at our book signing press conference.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, bye, Jessica.
Happy Friday.
Bye.
Happy Friday.
Very unprofessional for you to announce you're leaving in the middle of this book press conference signing.
No, that's
But-
very unprofessional for a book
Just got it
signing.
started
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
It was really hard to get the credentials to get in here too. It's a lot of work.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
you.
I
COVID
know, it's
protocols
weird,
and
it's weird.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyone can ask a question
Everyone
of our
with a license
author.
can get a press pass.
Yeah. I'm so impressed that you're here, to be honest with you. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I mean, I know that we're kind of taught to be impressed by you at baseline, but I do think your work is, you're certainly prolific.
Right. Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have a question. What do you think is your secret for having success in so many genres?
Mm.
You know, it's just you a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and if you put some of this with that, it creates like a new thing. That's mostly what I go for.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for being here and being so humble. I've got a question about the book specifically. Is it a commentary on modern day consumerism and capitalism?
Absolutely. 100%.
Wow.
I mean, I think it speaks for itself.
Yeah. I agree.
I have a question. I haven't read the book or looked at the cover.
Right.
But I wanted to ask: is the Barry Barack, or is it a different?
Is the
Barry?
what?
Barry.
Yeah.
Is it Barack or is it a different Barry?
To whom does the Barry in refer to?
Is it Detroit Lion Sanders?
Is it Barry Bostwick from many movies, but mostly Rocky Horror Show?
Right. So it's whoever is the most Barry to you.
And it is Barry, not Barry?
I'm gonna say yes.
Barry, not Barry.
Yeah, it's Barry.
And then I guess so. And the way that title relates to capitalism is that they're both kind of insatiable, depthless voids.
Right.
Devouring almost.
Yeah.
Devouring, yes, almost, yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes. Yep.
Can I wanted to know, did you sort of aim this at multiple audiences like you do a lot of your work? I just wondering if you also tried to do that with this piece.
Yeah. No, I like to write things that are for the common people and for the royal class. Is that?
I'm from Reddit, and I was wondering when you play D&D, do they let you play classes besides the bard?
No, because I'm the bard. So it's just I have to be the bard. You know, they wouldn't ever let me be anything else. I mean, you can't make William Shakespeare be anything besides the bard.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
So Bill, I think your book is just, it was, I mean, again, I haven't read it. I didn't even look at the cover. But I felt it in the bag with some other things that I had, and it has a good weight to it.
It does too.
Yeah, and I was wondering, is that a commentary on the title?
Is that a commentary on the title? Wow, some comments coming in are. Barry is really submissive and readable. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I did not get that in my reading, but I see it now. It makes so much sense.
Yep.
Very.
I get the greedy from capitalism, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so greedy.
The gravy?
Greedy.
The greedy?
Yeah.
I thought you said that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Like all consuming, like things just falling in.
Right, like so a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But one that's
yes, like a sarlacc pit of an economy.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I see where you could understand that. From someone said I thought it had to do with golf, so I'm thinking
like mini golf where you don't get the ball back at the last one.
Right. So it's not. So it's
a tragedy. Yeah.
You mean I think this book was really like a hole in one.
I do too.
Yeah,
although I missed the the subplot, but yeah, it's a hole in one, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a question again. I didn't read it. But I was wondering, does it? So is the whole storyline just with two tops? Is that why the title?
I just want to make sure we're talking about the right type of tops. Are we on that page? Is that?
I think we all know what kind of top page this group of people is on. I mean,
I feel like you can't. I feel like you can't write a book with all tops. You have to have some bottoms.
Yeah, or some bottom.
Right.
Or some. Yeah. Or put a switch in there.
Mm-hmm. I feel like you could have a book with all bottoms, but without. I feel like you can't have a book with all bottoms, but you could have the tops fight it out.
Won't go anywhere. Yeah. At least one top there. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you wrote the entire book from the perspective of the main character, including the title. Can you talk about your inspiration for that?
So the main character is Barry.
That's what I got out of it. Unless the main character was somebody else.
No, if you're saying the main character is Barry, then the main character is
Barry a metaphor?
Is Barry a metaphor?
Barry a metaphor for something? Is Barry a metaphor?
The title
might suggest. What is Barry a metaphor for?
Something to do with a black hole.
Okay. Yeah.
The bottom of a black hole.
If it has one.
Oh, close.
If it even has one.
If it has one.
Because that hole could just be full of tops.
That's true.
Yeah, and I feel like a black.
Hey, do you guys remember that Limp Bizkit album? Chocolate Starfish in the hot tub.
I do.
It's just like we were this close, and now we're like. Shoo.
So wait.
Bill, don't listen to any of this stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna write that.
Honestly, Bill, this is leftover from a different conference. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. These are our note cards got shuffled.
I understand.
We had all
LG is with the Valley Breeze. LG is with the Valley Breeze.
It's a hometown paper. You can't. It's just different. It's different. It's different. It's small town paper. Okay.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little bit lost in this conference.
No, I think it's interesting. We were just talking about how the title is so direct. You're just like you're making a statement about identity, and then you're just explaining that person is the metaphor for capitalism.
Yeah.
I think again, I didn't even look at the jacket. Not really sure, but that was what I got from other questions. Yeah.
Which your picture looks great on the jacket, by the way.
Thank you.
Your picture looks great on the jacket. Yeah.
So good.
It's a great picture.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Bold choice to have Bowler write the blurb for the book when A, she's not read it, and B, it's a conflict of interest for a journalist.
Right.
Of course. But
that has nothing to do with anything. It's just...
Yeah.
No, I was happy to write the blurb. I mean, that's why I bought the book, was in order to see my blurb in print. And I think it's a strong title, and I like the title. And I think that's the thing. I think the prequel being about a black hole was really interesting, but this book, exploring other holes, I think is really great, because not all holes are black holes. Some holes are different kinds of holes, and I think this new exploration of a new hole that is like not topped.
It's not.
If a hole is, yeah,
because some of them are just like nope.
You'd actually say this hole is top, really. If you actually would say, you would say it's like two top hole.
Yeah.
In some ways,
one could argue that it may not even be
really explicit.
It was it's really explicit how deep the hole is. How
what was striking for me was the metaphor of how capitalism is the kind of thing that you could throw things into and they might never even land. It's just a void without end almost.
Is it falling up or down?
Is it falling up? Is it falling down?
Okay, so like a bottomless hole.
Yeah.
Wow.
A bottomless hole.
It's just it feels so cool to hear you say it.
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah.
That's a good. You saying it when I read it.
Right.
And so putting that after the colon, I thought was a brave choice.
Bottomless hole.
Bottomless hole. Yeah, it's being after the colon, because it doesn't open with the bottomless hole, which I think is better.
Right.
It's more. It opens with the declaration of self.
Yeah.
Which I think is a great choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is very a bottomless hole.
Very declarative. Yeah.
Very declarative. It's just like but I think what's interesting is that you chose to add a pronoun.
Yeah, really
that
giving us ownership.
Oh
of, yeah. Like whichever Barry means the most to you.
Am I supposed to be the screen right now?
I'm Barry, Bottomless Hole by William Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the play.
I mean, it's gonna be it'll be a good one.
Are you? Yeah. I have two questions, Billy. First is that as we wrap up, are you going to do gender blind casting this time, as opposed to how you did it in the old days? And secondly, what happened to your accent?
So I got bored of the accent. I'll just put that right out there. I just got bored of it. I don't really care anymore. Not gonna try.
So humble.
I'm Shakespeare, so it doesn't matter. And I think it will be gender blind casting, because I mean anybody can be a bottomless hole.
So true.
So true.
And I think that we should end the press conference.
That's our show.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yes. That's our show.
Yeah.
That's our show.
That's our show.
Oh, I love that.
That was incredible.
That was great. Well
that
done,
was really
Max.
great. That was really great. That was really fantastic.
Oh my gosh, we got it wrong.
Max, we really put you through the ringer.
The whole time.
Get it, Max Ring?
The baby's up.
Oh my god.
Wow.
so bad at guessing sentences. I've never had to do that before.
Daily affirmations. Yeah, I'm gonna start writing that down every day I wake up. Like anybody can be a bottomless hole,
I can
including
be a
me.
bottomless hole.
Yeah.
Wow.
One can aspire.
So we're back.
I think that sounds.
We're back next week.
At our regular day and time, right?
At our regular date and time at Thursday at 1, and we're always looking for a surprise sketch participants. So if you want to be in the surprise sketch, especially looking for people who are already potted together, so that you can be in a scene together. So if there's someone that can act with you in a scene, let me know. Reach out, and I'll send you some lines to record for our next surprise sketch. Thank you to Jaybird, Bagley, and Max for joining us for the show and playing all our games. Thanks to all of the commenters for coming and watching, because without your comments and playing along, this show it would just be a podcast. It would just be a podcast that we would just be doing, which is fine, but it's a different look. All right, yeah. Love seeing you, Becca. We didn't see you, but we will. I've been imagining you this entire show. That's cool to say about a friend. That's coworker platonic love. I think I got it.
Your love language, your platonic coworker love language involves thinking about people and imagining they're having a good day. I'm thinking about the dog.
Right.
And Becca.
Yeah. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, y'all.
I'm quizzing y'all on second bookies. What? 2 bookies. What? So you could take a first book and stick it up your ass. I ain't quizzing you about the first books.